Hello, today I'm going to talk about architecture, why study architecture, some pros and cons, and some reasons why to study this. But first, let me tell you what is architecture. So, what is architecture? Architecture is the art and science of designing buildings and other physical structures. Architecture is a visual art and the buildings speaks for themselves. This means that seeing a building can transmit something that the architect wants to transmit. So the basic question here is why studying architecture? I'm gonna give you 7 reasons to be an architect. The first is that you are an inventor. You're always making, drawing, creating new things. The second is that a course in architecture can be really fun. You're always drawing and inventing and creating new things that gives you the liberty to use the right side of your brain, that is the creative part. Architecture is a very high paying field. You can be 100% that after getting a degree you can get a job, a really well paid job. It is a diverse career because you are not only focusing in maths and physics, you are getting a little bit of engineering, physics, art, history, material science, and other subjects, so you are like universal with the subjects. The work of an architect can be really challenging and enjoyable. When you're doing it as building, you are always enjoying the journey, even if it's stressful or anything, but you're always trying to make it better, so that is a challenge for you. Then you have hands-on approach. This means that you're working with your hands, not only reading and writing all the time or drawing. You have to make scale models, surveys, talking to people, and it is a very active field. Then architecture is working on real life problems. This means that you are making buildings like hospitals, hotels, houses, schools, where people are in everyday life. So then, as every other career, it has their pros and their cons. I'm gonna tell you the pros, that are you're making a difference, you're very creative, and you are not doing another copy thing, Then you don't get bored because it isn't the same thing always. You are making new things, different things every day. You are creative, which is the basic thing for architectures. Then you have a rewarding moment when you finish your structure, your drawing, or your building, and you're like really satisfied because of your work, and you're really good with yourself. The cons are there's a lot of time studying. This means that you have to study at least 5 years of the career. Then if you want to master or something, it's a little bit more. A lot of hours of working. You are always you don't know how many hours you're gonna work, because it could be very detailed or it could be like very general, your work. A lot of stress, yes, you are, but try to be relaxed and things. No social life. Well, I don't think that is not like I'm not gonna have friends for my life. This is more like you are more worried about your work that you want to finish, and not being so stressed from if you had a lot of work, and then thinking about hanging out on Friday with your friends. But you have to give your time to see your friends and family, but I think the work is a priority if you're going to be your own boss and stuff. You have sleepless nights. This is a hard one. At first it's going to be like really hard, but then you're going to get used to, and it will be normal. but it is something that you know that it will be a reward later. Even if you sleep 1 hour, you're going to have a good job. You're going to be, well, we're going to have a perfect job, and you'll be satisfied with yourself after all the hours that you have worked for. So I hope these tips and pros and cons help you to decide what to study. I would recommend you work architecture if you like to draw and create the things. So yes, this is all. Thank you. Bye.